How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Creativerse video. Any of you who follow my Twitter will probably have seen that I posted a sneak peek yesterday night of a build I was going to show today, and you saw this little corner up here. Now, this is a build I made to celebrate finally hitting 1,000 subscribers, and that... I don't even know what to say, honestly, because it's amazing. So thank you, everyone. And yeah, I really hope you're enjoying the channel. And yeah, here's to more good things in the future. But yeah, when I started, I never ever expected I'd get quite that far. I hoped, but it wasn't something I thought was realistic. So actually getting there is just phenomenal. So this is a build I made, and to celebrate that, and I thought that it would be cool if I made a temple using precisely 1,000 blocks. So this is my 1,000 block, 1,000 subscriber temple. Oh, there's a bit of missing water here. It does not include the water. The water is what is not included in the 1,000 blocks. It's all the stone and adobe and various other things in the dirt there. I think if I place you here... Yep, it wasn't flowing when I went back down to begin the record, but it did the thing where it starts flowing again. But yeah, so this is my 1,000 block build, and I'm actually really pleased with it. It's missing some details, like little things I'd put here and there, like I'd probably have used some slabs in more places. It's a little Rambo enjoying the build there, but I wasn't able to. I actually had to remove a few small details to bring it back down to the 1,000 block limit. It's really interesting building under a limit like that, and I might experiment of doing that in the future. I don't know. I might experiment of doing little kind of limited block builds to see what I can come up with, because it does foster creativity when you're building under a limitation like that. But yeah, it's just I always wonder with these kind of things, I don't know if I sound like I don't know, if I sound like I'm happy enough to I guess, warrant the celebration, but that's the thing is, I am flabbergasted, and when that happens to me, I just say, oh, okay. I don't know what to say. And I just kind of, I often end up just going quiet, because I'm just sitting there going, oh my god, this is amazing, I don't know what to say. But yeah, thank you, everyone. This is, like, having a YouTube channel which did well was one of my unrealistic ambitions. back like a few years ago before I went to college, it was always like, oh, doing that would be so much fun. It would never happen to me though. Oh well, I might as well make some videos and have some fun with that. And then it got to 1,000 subscribers, and it's phenomenal. Anyway, one thing I'm going to add to this build, in excess of the build count, I know, but I really want to do it, is just to have a little tree in here. So this won't be part of the 1,000 blocks, but I want to do it anyway. Just to have a little thing. So let's do that, and come out here. Come forward like that. And maybe out here too. That good? That is good. Okay, now let's start. Simple thing I always do when building a tree is, I have realized a good way to start is just start by covering the ends of every log. Because if you're building a small tree like this, there's no real excuse for having an end log. I feel like it looks more realistic if it doesn't have one showing. And what you're doing really is you're trying to place things, like starting off in just all the places where it really should be. Like, for example, I think I want to leave that log showing there, but not over here. So I'll place it out like that. And you just build up on that going, oh, well, I've got to place it here. Well, I've got to place it there, really. And, oh, yeah, I should have something there. And then, sooner or later, you have a complete tree built. And you can sometimes do a whole tree like that without feeling like you made a really serious decision at any point. Yeah, I guess that sounds a bit weird. What I mean is, like you're not ever at any point like stuck going, oh, how do I make this look like a tree? I don't know, this is so complicated. If you just go with just starting off at the places where it seems really obvious you have to have a leaf there, oh, you have to have a leaf there, and that process can actually carry you all the way through a tree. Let's see, is this it? Is there anything else I want to put anywhere? So this might even be it. If I put something there, is that going to look too built up? No, that's okay. Yeah, okay. I think we've gotten there. I think we've gotten there. I think this is our tree, because I don't want a big tree. It's just a small little one. I'm using the elder wood and the like cinnamon autumn leaves. I like them as a combo. The elder wood's actually my favorite log in the game. I just love its texture. Like the cragwood and stuff like that is good. It's just it has a very cartoony texture, and when you want something that has more of a realistic barky feel, this is very good. Although the driftwood is also quite great, and I would love to have a version of that was a full log. But yeah, here's the tree anyway, and I think that is us done here. I've got to show you on the map though, because it looks fantastic on the map. It just has this awesome little look to it. One thing I want to do at some point is I want to make a path coming down, because the idea is there'll be a path coming down here and down just this little tongue of land here, and we'll just enter into this kind of station here. So that'll be the way to get to it. I'll probably do that in one of my kind of off-camera relaxation building sessions that I do. I think this guy has decided that he lives here now. He is my temple curator. He is the guardian of the subscribers. I wonder, could I have the ingredients to make a taming bell? I'll tame him, and he can live here. Oh, you know what? I can do that. What is it I need? I need yellow flowers and stone. Let's actually just go and get that, and let's tame him. He seems to have decided he wants to be there. So let's see. How many yellow flowers do we need? Just the 2. Okay. I'm slowly mastering the art of doing stuff in the crafting menu while flying, but it's kind of awkward because every mouse movement moves where you're flying to, even when you're in the menu, so you have to counteract that with WASD controls. And you can't boost. So you can turn, but you can't boost. So it's kind of awkward. I can't go uphill like that, so I can still go downhill. Let's see, where is he? I hear him. Has he gotten out over here? He has. Okay, let's make ourselves that taming collar. And oh, it's been so long since I've tamed something. Oh yeah, it's not a quick buy item, is it? It's an equipment slot item. Okay. See, it's been so long since I've tamed something. Okay. Okay, guy. I don't even remember how to do it. Okay, I'm pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen. Ah, here we go. Yep, you're gonna hit me. But you're gonna get... Oh, you're actually going to kill me. Okay, okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got this sucker back here. He took a little bit of persuasion to get back in the temple. But let's see if I can survive his attacks using the mushrooms, potions, and the regenerative water. I'm pretty sure it will not be a problem. There we go. Okay, so he has been caught. So, let's see. Let's call him Subscriber Temple Guardian. And this now shall be your firm and solemn duty. Oh, I wish I had a hat to give him. I'll give him a hat at some point later on. So I'm going to set him to stay. Oh! Take that, please. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to set him to stay. And, does that mean... Are you going to stay here now? I think you are. Okay, cool. I'm afraid I don't have any food for you. But you will be sustained, I'm sure, on the power of your faith in the subscribers. One thing I might do before we head on to the other area, I'm going to cut for this, of course, because no need for you to sit around and watch me sit here, is I want to do a little bit of science. In the latest update, R41, the speed at which you take damage from freezing was increased, and also the speed at which health is regenerated by mushrooms and mineral water was also increased. And I want to see which one wins in the new update. I want to see if I'm suffering freezing damage, can I just sit in the water and relax and be safe? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait here until my toes and fingers get properly frostbitten. And then we're going to take a little bath and see what happens. Okay, so we seem to be getting nice and chilly. You can see my health coming down here. So let's see what happens if I just hop into some nice, lovely spring water, or mineral water. And, yep, it looks like I'm still taking damage, but the healing and damage are precisely... like leveling out, and the net gain is 0. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going up or down in health. So if you are suffering from frostbite and you need to just take a moment, you can. Or if you want to AFK, for example, in a cold area, you can just pop yourself down in some mineral water and you'll be perfectly okay. Even when the frostbite starts to happen, you don't actually take any damage. Whereas if I hop out again, as soon as that health effect goes away, I start taking damage again. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Oh yeah, and I'm sure many people were facepalming at me being killed the first time I tried to tame this guy. And yep, yeah, that is my life. I suck at Creativerse for your entertainment. I hope you appreciate it. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to show you here before we get on to doing a little bit of building in the castle. Is oh, and here's one right here actually. Mushrooms. Since the R41 update, I've been noticing a lot more mushroom growing as well. This is the forest next to my town here, so I've been hanging around here for probably about 1.5 years now, on and off, building things here and there. See, more here, and I have noticed at most maybe 1 or 2 solitary mushrooms grow in that entire time. In the last week, they've been popping up all over the place. They've got 3 just over there, and if we come over here, right near the entrance, up here, around here somewhere, yep, we've got 1 over here, just in plain sight. Definitely would not have missed that and would have picked it up. Because mushrooms are quite a scarce resource in older Creativerse worlds. And 1 over here as well. So we've got, what, 5? And I'm pretty sure there are more. Yep, 6. And this is all just in the last couple of days since the R41 update. So that's amazing. So it's still not, you know, still not a huge amount, and probably isn't going to quite supply my potion needs, but it's certainly an improvement. I'm not sure if maybe I'm just noticing things now, or just the random number generator is loving me. The random number god is blessing my prayers randomly for some reason. I don't know, but it seems like they're growing faster. So I guess keep an eye out yourselves and see if we can reach a consensus that they are definitely growing quicker. And also, let's run through here. I do have a bug report to make. It's probably something a lot of people have noticed, but in case it's just happening on my system for some reason, I'm going to show it so that people see. Let's hope it reproduces now. But if I've got a place where... I think I've got some stuff crafted here. Oh, actually, let's get something I want to have in my inventory. Heat. If, what is happening quite a lot is if I've got these, a load of things crafted, if I go collect all, they'll all vanish and go into my inventory correctly. Ah, okay, so it's not reproducing... Okay, so maybe it's when I craft things actively. So let's chuck down a load of these guys and wait a minute until some of them have been crafted. What's basically happening is if I'm clicking on them while the crafting process is going on, they come into my inventory, but they don't graphically vanish from the screen. I can just click on the first one and it will collect along the line. So I can click here once and collect this one, click here again and collect this one. And they go into my inventory, but they don't come off the screen. So let's see. Yep, you can see here, I'm clicking and they're coming in. And now I've gotten all three here. I can't collect, but I can still get the sound effect. And as this one completes, boom, I can get more. Now if I go collect all now, I'll get the collection sound effect. I won't collect anything, but they will vanish. So the graphical glitch will vanish. And this only seems to be while it's crafting. If something that's already crafted like this, I can collect and they vanish properly. So, bug report, playful. It's only a minor graphical bug, but I noticed it there, so I thought I'd show it. And it looks like it was able to be reproduced. Okay, so now on to other things. Those of you who checked out the release video yesterday would have seen this, or people who went on my Twitter. But for those of you who only watch my Let's Play, this is the progress I've made on the wall since the last video. Quite a lot has been done, but that is not all. It comes right the way around out here. But I'm going to show something that only my Twitter followers have thus far seen. And that... Whoops, oh, I suck at this game today. Let's get myself back over here. I've been building out the foundation for the walls all the way around the castle. So that's, for example, over here, that's the bit of the wall which is this grey part here with the bits built out on it. And that's all going out at block level 95, as you can see here. And so it goes all the way out. It does have a fly along the perimeter. It's going to be quite a big area. And it's inside this this area, and this zone to our right here, that the castle's going to be. And I think it's been about 4, maybe approaching 5,000 of the stone block wall to do this. So it was quite a big project. Just spent every little free moment I had over the last couple of days, like throwing it down there. Like whenever I was watching TV or something, I would also be building the wall, and that's usually what I do for the larger repetitive tasks. Like, I'm a big watcher of Scalagrim, and when I was catching up on some videos, that's when I got this all built. But the next task is to build, I guess, this wall, really, out around the whole thing. Get the full wall built so we can get a proper look at how much space we've got inside for the castle. But the next actual bit of practical building here, I'm probably not going to get a huge amount done today, because we've already done quite a lot, but I want to build the gatehouse here, and might not get a whole lot done on it, but I want to lay out some things at least. So what I want is to have an entrance coming into it here. So we need slabs so we can actually get the floor of this place built properly. Oh yeah, the fireworks are here because I What was gonna do? I was gonna have the celebration be a firework thing I did here, but I wanted to have some go sideways, and apparently you can't. I realized you can't actually have them shoot sideways, at least as far as I know. So I decided on doing something else, and then came up with the 1,000-block temple idea. So that's how that works. I just haven't taken them down yet, because if I put something up like this, like, even now, there's, like, the blocks from, like, showing off various updates and stuff littering around here. I need to do a load of cleanup, because when I put these things down, I never get around to picking them up again. Okay, so I've got this. So, our gatehouse is basically going to be, this kind of gone up. It's not going to be amazingly fancy. I don't want the walls to overshadow the castle, so I'm and that's something I do sometimes in my builds, is I focus too much. Oh, my girlfriend has joined the world on the first parts, and I go, okay, but I want the centerpiece to look even better, but I'm not good enough at building to make that happen. So I'm not going to be making it too fancy. But let's see, if we get this coming out like this, and of course we'd have the same wall here on that side, but we don't actually need that here right now. So the question is, what kind of wall are we going to do? And I think it should just be a single door going into here. And then I'll probably have a staircase going down on the outside of the wall, coming down here. But let's see, if we just place down blocks here, then we've got something to work with. And of course, we're probably going in a block to let these stick out. So let's go forwards another layer. Whoops, oh, that's stairs. That's not the block I want. So what do we want here? Well, to start with, let's put down some stair blocks here. Probably don't have what's needed for a door. Oh, I do actually, and just the right kind. This is a perfect door for my purposes. Let's put that... Yeah, there will do. And... what will we have surrounding it? Will we go obsidian or will we go normal stone? Now, one thing is I should get some light because it's getting dark here. Or actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and sleep. And then we'll have some light again. Now. Oh, of course. Now I have to ask Jess to sleep. I'm not sure if it will be possible. Oh, yep, she did. Excellent. Perfect. Thank you. Still recording, but by the way, just so she knows, it's always if interactions with a player are going to be on a video, it's always good to let them know, just in case, for whatever reason, they want to talk about something that shouldn't go on a video, or they just don't feel like chatting and having their chat turn up on a video feed. Just a little etiquette thing for anyone else out there making videos. Always a good thing to do. So should I do that? That is feeling a little bit too gaudy. I do want some block around it, which is not usual though. Perhaps just these here. And on top. Although one thing I was thinking of doing is having a little awning out here. If I go like this... Whoops! Oh, I fell. Okay. So let's see. Maybe if I go kind of like that. Does that work? I'm not certain. Now let's build up in this area and just get some... because we can always replace these blocks, but sometimes it helps to have them there. It's hard to build against open air, but it's often easier to build against something you can actually kind of see and feel. See, with that up there, it certainly feels like more needs to be done, right? It doesn't feel quite all there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mess around a little bit off camera, and then we'll come back. And I'll most likely be finishing up the video, because I think we've probably gone over 20 minutes already. I'm not sure. Terrible at gauging the passage of time. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of building, and then we'll be back. See you in a minute. Okay, so here we are. Played around with it a little bit, and I think I've come up with a design I like. So it's kind of a compressed version of a lot of the motifs in the other walls. But this time, rather than having stained glass behind the iron bars here, they're going to be actual windows. So you'll be able to look out from inside. Which is, I think, the first time I've done windows on any of the walls that are actually windows. So, yep, this is the idea. And I've done the other wall over here exactly the same way. And, yep, let me know what you think of this. I have not done the front or back yet. Mainly because I want to do something special, especially with the front. And I want to be able to spend some time thinking about it and playing around with ideas to get something really nice going on. Ooh, there's a chest. Have a look in here. Nice. So yeah, there we are. I actually, I've got a number of kind of fancy-ish ideas for the front here. So, I expect that will be a large part of next video because, I'll be dealing with stuff like that while I get the walls all built up in the background, which will take a while. But I'm hoping by another video or so, we'll be ready to do some big stuff with the castle. So yep, this is the build. Let me know what you think about this design, if there's anything you'd like to change or any improvements. Oh, I was trying to get on there and I did not swoop accurately. Okay, let's get here like this. This is the height we're going to be looking down on the town from, at least for the gatehouse. I'm going to have parts of the castle be a lot higher than this. So, there'll be... Possibly, I want there to be a tower that maybe just makes the town look small. Or it's a really high tower somewhere. Just to give it some verticality. But yeah, if you're standing out there, you know, like say there'll be, like walls going along, and you'll be looking down like this. And it's actually, it's pretty high up at this point. What height are we... Yeah, so we're at 112 here, and it's at 95 at the bottom of this wall. So, yeah, it's quite a long way up. Oh, sometimes I'm building, and I just stop and go, oh, look at all this stuff. It's getting to the point where I can look out at this and go, this is actually getting good. This is getting big. And yep, so this is all I have time for today, I'm afraid. There was going to be another big announcement in this video, but I'm afraid not everything is quite set up for it yet, so I will most likely be doing that in the next video. So keep an eye out for that. Big things incoming. And yeah, I am going to have to sign off here. I need to go about making some food and going shopping. Real life beckons at my door. So, I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you next time. See you later!